it's Cody from Phat Kids Gaming, and today we are on episode 8 of PhatCraft. Now, since I was last on, which I've really just been on the whole time, I've been AFKing under here for the iron farm, in this little hole, and here's what we have to show. So this has been about a day and a half worth of AFK, and that is quite a lot of iron. So this thing is doing exactly what we want. Just clear all this out real quick. Don't really care about these flowers. Just chuck those over there. Alright. And this other stuff in my inventory is from my latest mining trip that I just did off camera before I started this episode. So we got 4 emeralds. We could have gotten those from, honestly, the villagers. I never actually bothered trading with them. But we have some emeralds. We got 5 diamonds, over 2 stacks of iron. I got some glowstone from a witch that was down there. I found a 3rd ravine next to the other 2 ravines. And I guess in today's episode, we're going to be working on farm a little bit. So I want to head back to that other village because of all those trips I made back there, I never bothered to pick up like carrots, potatoes, you know, stuff we don't have in our farm that we could have in our farm. So that when we go to make the automatic farms, we have a little bit more than what we actually have right here. So I'm going to put this stuff away and get a boat and head on over there. Alright, so back here at the village, we have got potatoes now, and carrots. Then we're going to head back to the house, I think. Actually, you know what there is? There's cocoa beans. We could go try to find a jungle while we're here. So we're going to check the outskirts of this plains biome because it's easy to see long distance here for a jungle, and if so, we'll get ourselves some cocoa beans. Here we are, and there are a lot of mobs, I must say, but we have some slime. So look at that. Go over here. Get our crops to plant. And right over here, we're already set for the pumpkins. Over here, oh, I've already tilled it all. Alright, never mind. Put potatoes out here. And then carrots in this row. And now we are nice and set for that kind of farming. All the basic manual harvested farms are ready. Which means that later on, when we automate all of this, we are set. Should I grab a stack? So let's move on and try to find cocoa beans. Alright, so after about maybe a half an hour of searching, I could not find neither a jungle nor a desert. Because I remembered that cactus can also be farmed as well. So I'm going to a new method, and I'm going to boat and try to find one. Well, as I was boating this way, came across this right here. This is a guardian temple. I'll have to mark down these coords, and that can possibly be used later. Well, after a lot of boating and a lot of walking, we appear to have found a jungle biome. Now, I don't know why it took me so long to find one, but man, it's been a while. So, while we're here, we need to get jungle wood, cocoa beans. So let's go find cocoa beans, just to be sure that they actually exist. Ah, there they are. Perfect. There we go. We have cocoa beans. We can now have a cocoa bean farm. Next, we have to find a desert. Should be interesting considering I've been searching for this long, And I've only found a jungle. I've not found a desert. Now I'm sure that there's probably a desert somewhere that's not 6,000 blocks away. But this is the one I found. It's the one we're sticking with. Because this is the only place I have found that has cactus. And I kind of want these rabbits so that I can get back on my boat. So I have at least some food. Even if it's not cooked. Now, I came very underprepared. I thought that this would be a very quick journey, and I figured it wouldn't take me 2 hours to do. Well, now it's been about 3. So, I'm gonna hop back on my boat. I'm gonna attempt to make it back home. Here we are back at home. I just replenished on some nice melons because I wanted to save some raw rabbit. So, we have 24 raw rabbit, 9 rabbit's foot, 33 rabbit hide. I know rabbit's foot actually has a use, but I don't know if any of these have like a specific use yet. I know this can be used in a potion. And I put 12 cactus because I really we can grow them. We'll be fine. And I got 2 stacks of jungle wood and 14 cocoa beans. That way, we have enough to grow stuff. There's feathers. Put our boat away. Now what I want to do next is create an actual platform for the jungle, for the jungle wood and cocoa beans, and the cactus. So here we are. We have our cocoa bean farm. Eventually that'll probably get filled up, and then we can put some cacti down as well. And we will be able to harvest these, and it will be great. That right there is the farm completed. Wonderful. On to the next stage, which is gathering up. We need blaze rods, and we need ender pearls. So with night coming around, try to go for some endermen, and hopefully those ender pearls, and make our way towards the end. So here we are, our mob drop totals after this night, combined with everything else obviously. Got 19 gunpowder, 16 bones, 5 spider eyes. So not doing too bad, but still no ender pearls. So it's about to be day, so we're gonna head over to the nether. I need another sword. No, we don't need that. We're gonna go fight some blazes for all that stuff. Alright, check this out. So blaze spawner right here, and the natural terrain right here completely encloses this thing to make a wonderful blaze farming room. But I have to first take it over. Here we go. And they're doing a very bad job. I take that back. There we go. Alright. So I'm gonna farm this for a little bit until we have the blaze powder being for farming in the nether. Got a stack and then some of these blaze rods, and I've crafted new armor. That actually took a lot out of it. The journey today, plus the nights, plus that just tore down this armor. So I crafted all new armor, and this is more than enough blaze rods. So what we're going to do real quick is we're actually going to expand our little brewing station downstairs, and the rest of this will go towards getting the Eye of the Ender. Alright, so we're doing pretty well so far. So I double checked, and the end portal frame we need at most 12 ender pearls for that. So here's what we have so far. We're getting there, slowly. So I want at least 12 of these, and if we have 12 we need to make sure that we recover every single one, just in case there's no Eye of the Enders actually in the portal frame, although I think there is always some, but just to be sure, I want to make sure that we have enough of them. So, still got more to do, more nights to go through, and it's just day, so catch up to you later. There we have it, all beautiful and colorful and such. the cocoa bean farm should be fully stocked up here. Good news. That means that every single thing is planted, I believe, at this point. All the rows are filled. So, we should now have whatever we need, farming-wise, with us. Here's our mob drops. Finally got enough ender pearls for this mission. The blaze rods for it. So I think in the next episode, we'll be heading to the end. But, for this episode, I still wanted to get an achievement. Here we are, and there we go. And once we have this fishing, boom, delicious fish achievement. So the last thing to wrap up this episode is I want to change the shop here to 1 stack of sugar cane for 1 diamond. And then they can have a stack and they can give us a diamond, and there's the first shop. So just to recap this episode, we got cactus and cocoa beans. We got that cocoa bean farm all set up, and then it was really just a mob grind to get these ender pearls, these blaze rods, and I guess everything else. So we're prepared to go to the end, and I think that we will do that next time.